us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
First carry for Raquel Armstead.
Raquel Armstead, the ball carrier. Tackle made.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 2 yards and able to get the first
That's crazy.
Minshew with a give to Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he is going to get this close to the first down.
You sound mad
He's
again.
brought down at the Titans 36. 7 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand.
This is what built Madden, and then that's the thing they paid the least amount of attention to. You ain't gonna just talk about me right in front of my face.
And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 24. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Titans.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Monte Nicholson picks it. He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Yeah, the update was about the franchise.
And they get to him after
You know, he said that.
6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
brings up 2nd and 4.
Working with his 2nd and 4. This is Thompson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Minshew sets to throw, and Eifert has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
All right, here we go.
Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On the ground, it's Thompson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with Thompson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he locates LaVisca Chenault, the rookie from Colorado. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, There's a premium for all of that now.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Armstead, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Connection made with Chenault. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the ground with a tight end. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Minshew. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Minshew. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Josh Lambo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken success.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got an open man, it's Foster. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Foster.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Open man, here's Foster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Robert Foster. A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow. And he didn't on that play.
On 1st down, Tannehill. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah, man. Y'all got it, man.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
I don't know why niggas don't understand.
And that'll be incomplete. Minshew took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. No,
I already slammed the nigga through the table on his porch, man. What more you want?
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I mean, that's just like saying Brian and him gonna beat you up. You know what I'm saying?
Dane Cruikshank and his crew will take over.
Man, yeah, man, that was years ago, man. Years ago.
When I looked down, he was kind of
Water under the bridge, man. He said you just like Queen. I put the nigga through the table, man. Queen wouldn't do that.
Back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better.
I just scooped him. Scoop slam.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6
Lightweight.
pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Oh, they said you're gonna be able to adjust the X factors too.
1st and 10 at the 11.
You hear me, Will? They said the commissioner gonna be able to change the X factors.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
No, it ain't.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right.
But they were saying just the commissioner gonna be able to do it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain on the play.
Huh?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone.
Nah, there'd be everybody want that Moss Jones on their tight ends.
Robert Foster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
I think they were saying that only a certain, like, they're gonna control the number of people in the draft and stuff that are X factors.
Remaining in this first half as the kicks away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just
You shut up and cut the check.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go.
Oh, I would say move him to safety, but you can't because, you know what I'm saying, you can't hit.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Yeah, I got you.
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Thompson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And that's caught inside the 35. All the way down to the 29. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
Oh, wait, it says cloud leagues can be imported into 5. That's good.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime,
They say you can import cloud leagues to PlayStation 5.
Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Thompson.
Yeah, you can move it. Yep.
Have it in the red zone before he crosses
Yeah.
over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
Now, if I'm that dude playing with the Vikings, I'll be mad right now.
10 at the 18.
That nigga front 2 could be front 3 could be disgusting. So they went and got Ngannou from the Jags.
Time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
I heard that wide receiver for the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb. I heard he's disgusting.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal.
Who got the Jaguars?
Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll employ the jumbo set, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Gardner Minshew with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Lambo on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21. Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The throw on second down is Tannehill. He'll let it go deep for Foster. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Titans 28. Jaguars.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that's going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Tannehill on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's got Smith here, and he's taken down inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll run on first down with Evans, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Evans, the Titan ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4.
They'll go again here with Evans. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier. Rashawn Melvin brought him down. A gain of 4.
3rd and 2, Tannehill.
3rd down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Darrington Evans with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Titans 35. Jaguars
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Evans on the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, Minshew got his man. It's Eifert. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Gain of 9 brings up.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Good for a
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The 2 yards, the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown, this offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike.
49ers didn't give you trouble over there, are they?
Moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
The tackle made.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun is Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Minshew sets to throw. And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Thompson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go with Thompson again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Thompson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Titans 42. Jaguars 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Titans.
Again, Tannehill. Lets it go for Nelson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To the air again, Tannehill. Lets it go for Nelson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Tannehill throwing again. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Minshew throwing on third down. Able to complete this to Chenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
43-yard line.
On first down, Thompson. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. They're looking at a second and 8 now from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Now Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Eifert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah,
and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line.
The Jaguars take over.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Throwing on first down is Minshew. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Titans 42, Jaguars 35.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And they'll go right back to Evans. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First down, Tennessee.
40 seconds to Mike. 40 seconds to Mike.
Tannehill. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to